Yeah, I feel like that's really good. It's really healthy. And the fact that you've been through so much and you still here, you're still thriving, is very inspirational,
Hmm.
especially for someone who's like just starting out, like just like getting out of jail at a young age, or almost got taken in the other day, locked up, whatever, or like that
Right.
has family that's locked up, you know?
Right.
Like gives them hope, like, okay, yeah, I messed up, but even after that mistake, whether you see me as what I did or the actions that are committed afterwards, I'm still gonna be a person for me, not for you.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly my point. Exactly. I ain't gonna lie. You couldn't have said that no better. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I can continuing forward. We gonna chop it up, but I'm not gonna. I'm definitely gonna be tagging you in. You know what I'm saying, before I come on these, because this is actually a talk show. This is a talk show, future podcast, unified from opinions, and we being screen recorded via New York. So this is gonna be on YouTube along with all the other episodes and everything. And I ain't gonna lie, like you just came in here and you just turned this into like a TV show randomly. Like I'm glad I pulled you up. That's why I seen you on. I said, hold on, let me see. And you came on here and did your thing. So I just want to show my appreciation to you for that.
Thank you, thank you.
Word. You ill for that though. You came on here, but what else you got though? Pick my brain. Cause my battery gonna die. When the battery die, I wanted it to die on a good note.
Hmm. Well, honestly, I asked you what advice you could give. What would you do over? Like, not would you change what you did to not go to jail, not would you not have had that fight, but like while in jail, the decisions that you made, the choices that you made, the mentality that you had, like, would you change any of it, or would you like still do what you did because you landed where you landed?
While I was in prison,
Yeah.
oh, I would not change not 1 second of it. As far as mentality wise, I might have no. See, I'd be lying if I told you I changed. Honestly speaking, I wouldn't change nothing because I seen you listen and you wrote something, and that's what I was trying to explain to the brother when he was like, "Yo, nah, you trying to bring me back to some shit I forgot. I'm gonna forget about." And my thing was this: I used to literally put myself in situations to go through the worst experience in the prison. Why? Because I wanted to feel it all. I didn't sleep all day in jail. I got up early in the morning. First thing I did, I make my bed, like shit, like a hotel bed. I make my bed. I'm the first, try to be the first person up, and I might be the last person to sleep. Why? I wanted to experience this whole thing throughout the day. Because I feel like if I would have went to prison and slept all day, by the time I got up and it was time, it'd have been time to go home, and I'd have did the shit all over again because it's that easy. I felt every second of the prison experience, from being, beat by police, getting it on with other individuals. I'm a law fanatic, so just everything. Just I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't change not a minute of it. I'd do it
Hmm.
all over again. If I knew I had to do it, I'd do it the same way.
There's a quote. I don't know the quote by heart, but
Hmm.
it's I watched it in a video that they showed us one day, and it was like a speech for something. And he was like, in the army or the military, the first thing they made you do in the morning was make your bed. Because if you
Mm.
make your bed first thing in the morning, when you get home, even no matter how rough your day was, you know that there's a comfortable bed waiting for you to when you arrive.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a good analogy for that, because my analogy came from my mother. She said, get up in the morning. I don't. She said, before you walk away from that bed, make that bed. I'm like, wow. She said, because you started the day doing something.
Hmm.
So that was my analogy, but that was her analogy. But that's why, and I swear, ever since you told me that, I do it. I do it in the street right now. I get up in the morning. I don't. I get up. I turn around. I make that bed. I slice it. I pat the pillows up and I put it together, and then I go to the bathroom and take care of my business. So I always like to start the day doing at least one thing,
Hmm.
and that's
Your
making that
first
bed.
accomplishment of the day.
Right. At least one. Like, you mean, it's not like I got up and did nothing. I made my bed today.
Yeah,
So
it's like when you start, it's like cleaning. It's like you can't just walk past a dirty room, pick up a couple things, and then leave it like that. No, you pick up them couple things, and then you finish the entire room. You finish what you started. So it's like having that one accomplishment puts you on a roll to accomplish more throughout the day.
facts. Exactly. And it worked. It worked, man. It worked. Let me ask you a question. How you feel about the law of attraction?
honestly, I don't really have an opinion on that,
Mm.
because when it comes to the law, especially like on social medias and stuff, I'm really big on that. You see a lot of, oh, Black Lives Matter, oh, um, all cops are bastards, or like just a whole bunch of prison fights and stuff. And I feel like y'all are stereotyping the law system. Like it's not fair. It's very crooked. It's very weird and slanted. But at the same time, building stereotypes on top of that isn't
Mm-hmm.
helping the problem in itself.
Nah, it's not. It's not. Um, I always felt like like down here in Florida, they teach in sixth graders. They got a legal class. It's called law studies. I was surprised. I mean, I don't know if they've been doing this anywhere else, but they got a law class, I was kind of I thought of that years ago. Like if they taught us the law instead of trying to teach me Spanish when I was growing up in the class, at least have like a little law class. If people knew what the punishment for a crime was and knew the basis around it, I think growing up it would keep a lot of people out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
You don't because you don't know that. You trying to teach me how to say "Hola ben aquí" and all the rest of that shit, but at the end of the day, you know goddamn well ignorance of the law is no excuse. So why you ain't have that in the class, at least junior high school, not even high school. They don't teach you law nowhere. That's something that you have to seek out and
Teaching
go.
you Italian and stuff and making you learn the lesson on your own in the streets instead of teaching you beforehand and stuff like that.
It's not good. I mean, I like living off experience, but 20 years of mess. Prison will make you or break you. That's another cliche, but it is true. It
Mm-hmm.
will make you or break you because you go in there and you think I'm gonna just relax and do the right thing and I'm gonna come home a changed soul. It's not gonna happen like that. And some people go in jail and they just you won't even recognize them when they come out. Oh, you got some people like me go in there and just just and take the crookeds with the straights and bob and weave and just do what you got to do, and you come
Mm-hmm.
out a better person. Like what I'm saying, I could brag about it, but I seen a lot of people that I know from the street, and when I seen them in prison, it's like yo, who the fuck is that? Like I can't even recognize you by your demeanor, by nothing. You look like the same person, but mentality wise, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit is sad. I'm not even. It's sad. That shit is disgusting. Or
Especially like all the movies, like the prison movies, where you would see like people reading books, or like they would have like a mentor, air quotes, in the jail, like tell you read this book every day while you do the cleaning, and when you finish this book, come back to me and I'll give you something
that
for
was
it.
me.
Mm-hmm.
That was me. That was me. I'm not gonna lie. That was me after 4 years. Cause I don't want to be a hypocrite. I was in there doing, I was engaging in miscellaneous acts of violence and all the rest of that shit. But that's another story. But when I realized that, it had no endpoint. It was no. It was just a reoccurring thing. I had to tap out on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to pull up a good brother that was with me. Darren C. I bet I'm gonna pull him up with us. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's just different. Black man, piece of the black man.
Always peace to the black man. What's going on?
Yo, this young lady right